the return of a Canadian institution. Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling is back. Tell a friend. Sold out crowd shaking.
President's Day. A holiday with more aliases than a secret agent. Officially, it's George Washington's birthday. But thanks to the 1971 Uniform Monday Holiday Act, it now struts its stuff on the third Monday of February. And in classic government fashion, it's managed to get more confusing than a politician explaining their tax returns. Some states call it President's Day, some still honor just Washington, and others throw in Abraham Lincoln for good measure. Because why settle for one when you can have two? And then, of course, retailers saw an opportunity and thought, you know what this holiday needs? Mattress sales. So whether you're commemorating our nation's leaders or just looking for a discount on a recliner fit for a commander-in-chief, President's Day is a holiday that has evolved, adapted, and like many politicians, reinvented itself time and time again. Well, on the topic of national pride, USA versus Canada in the Four Nations face-off on Saturday was everything you would want in an old-school hockey brawl. Game. Montreal fans wasted no time setting the mood, booing the U.S. anthem. Gee, I wonder why. Before the puck even dropped, and then 9 seconds into play, in front of MMA legend Georges St. Pierre, who fired up the crowd, introducing Team Canada. Boom! 3 fights broke out. That's right, in less than 10 seconds, there were 3 scraps on the ice, 2 of them involving the Tkachuk brothers of the United States. Their dad, Keith Tkachuk, should be in the Hall of Fame, and of course was a member of Team USA in 1996. I'm sure he was proud of both Matthew and Brady as they helped to set the tone immediately. And then, when the gloves were finally back on, Team USA took care of business, winning 3-1 behind Jake Gensel's 2 goals and Dylan Larkin's insurance marker. And nearly 5 million viewers tuned in, proving once again that nothing beats hard-hitting, high-stakes hockey. Now, we've got a high-drama scenario going into today's matchups. If Canada beats Finland in regulation, they clinch a spot in the final. If they win in overtime or a shootout, they'll still advance unless Sweden beats the U.S. in regulation. Finland clinches with a regulation win or an overtime or shootout victory if Sweden doesn't win in regulation. Sweden's only path? Beat the U.S. in regulation and hope Canada-Finland goes to overtime. Confused? Don't worry, it all gets settled this Thursday in Boston. The final of the Four Nations face-off featuring USA versus, to be determined. By the way, February 20th, this Thursday, my hockey-playing brother Romulo's birthday. Hey, if you're inspired to hit the ice yourself, but Mother Nature has already turned your sidewalk into a skating rink, well, TikTok has a hack for that. Socks over shoes. It may not be the look of the season, but wiping out in front of your neighbors isn't exactly stylish either. The idea is simple. Pulling oversized or stretchy socks over your boots adds grip, reducing your chances of an unexpected ice dance routine. And in case you're thinking, that sounds like classic internet nonsense, science backs it up. Researchers found that the added texture from the socks increases friction, making it easier to stay upright. If you're not into the sock over shoe aesthetic, another tried and true method, the penguin shuffle. Small shuffling steps that keep you balanced, because no one, and I mean no one, wants to go viral for a sidewalk wipeout. While we're on the topic of slowing things down, let's take a page from my fellow Italianos who have mastered the art of moving at a more reasonable pace. Their secret? 2 simple words. Well, actually, 1 word said twice. Piano piano. It means slowly, slowly. A reminder to breathe, relax, and actually enjoy the process instead of constantly racing to the finish line. So, The next time you're stuck in traffic, waiting in line, or feeling the pressure to rush, try it. You might be surprised how much smoother life feels when you ease off the gas. Regarding slowing down, here's something that might just save lives. A lollipop that can detect early signs of mouth cancer. Scientists at the University of Birmingham in England have developed a simple sucker that eliminates the need for needles and scalpels. Right now, it takes 12 hours to work, but researchers are working to cut that down to just 10 minutes. A life-saving candy? Hey, Willy Wonka, take notes. Now, if there's one thing the world could use more of, it's kindness. And today is the perfect day to spread it, thanks to the Random Acts of Kindness Foundation. They even have a term for people who make kindness a way of life. Ractivists. It's a movement that proves even the smallest gestures, whether it's buying coffee for a stranger, leaving an encouraging note, or just giving someone a genuine compliment, can make the world a better place. And science backs it up. Love science! Studies show acts of kindness boost life satisfaction and can even help with anxiety and depression. So if you're looking for a way to make someone's day a little brighter, start small. You never know the impact a little kindness can have. Even though it was Sunday Night Live, Saturday Night Live reminded us all why it's been an institution for 5 decades. The 50th anniversary special was stacked with legendary alumni, surprise guests, and performances that hit every nostalgic nerve. Will Ferrell resurrected Robert Goulet. Meryl Streep finally made her SNL debut alongside Kate McKinnon, Pedro Pascal, and Woody Harrelson. Miley Cyrus and Brittany Howard performed a haunting rendition of Nothing Compares to You, and Paul McCartney closed the night with Golden Slumbers. And who got the final word? My fellow Canadian, Martin Short, because of course he did. Before we get to today's birthdays, inquiring minds want to know, what if soy milk is just regular milk, introducing itself in Spanish? Today is February 17. It marks the birthday of René Descartes, mathematician, philosopher, and the guy behind the phrase cogito ergo sum, or in plain English, I think, therefore I am. It's obvious he also mastered the art of writing clearly while, shall we say, philosophically enhanced. Someone whose athleticism was naturally enhanced, Michael Jordan, his airness himself, turns 62 today. 6 NBA championships, 5 MVP awards, and a mentality that set him apart from the rest. When it came to obstacles, his philosophy was simple. Obstacles don't have to stop you. If you run into a wall, don't turn around and give up. Figure out how to climb it, go through it, or work around it. Today's motivation, a reminder from MJ that greatness isn't just about talent, it's about relentless determination. All right, that's a wrap for today's Maurologue. Thank you for listening. Now go and hold the door open for someone and keep fighting the good fight.